Welcome back to How Healthy Are You? Now, I think it's safe to say that walking is probably the easiest form of exercise. But can we take our walks up a couple of gears and really get results? For most of us, walking is the exercise of choice. Whether you walk alone or with a group, it's about more than simply keeping fit.
I feel better after walking. Even if I'm tired before I start, it gives me energy.
I feel it's exercise without having to think about it. Going to a gym would never appeal to me.
I walk most days because I suffer from depression, and I find that it gets me out of my bed and out in the fresh air. I just call it taking my depression out for a walk.
By the time you come back from your walk, you'd be fit to do anything.
I think the reasons why walking is the top choice of exercise for women at the moment is because it's convenient, it's easy, it's free, but does it give you fantastic results? That's open to debate.
Many of us that use walking as a means of getting fit or losing weight find we're not achieving the desired results. So, can we walk smarter? Our fitness expert, John O'Connell, has 5 simple ways we can take it one step further.
What are some tips so we can walk smarter?
Well, the first thing is to walk fast. I see a lot of people from out driving and they're just kind of walking along, going for a stroll, maybe having a chat with their friend. So walk fast. Actually, if you're going for a walk, make sure it's a brisk walk and that you're going to push yourself.
I think there is a lot of confusion about that because you often read in magazines that, you know, you should walk at a pace that you can chat. I think that's where people have gotten confused.
Yeah, that's from kind of old, outdated research. The whole thing when doing any form of exercise is to push yourself more than the last time so you can burn more calories.
So walk faster, and for how long?
It's more about kind of what you did the last time. So every single time you go for any sort of exercise or training session, make sure you beat what you did the last time. So if you can walk 6 kilometers in an hour, try and walk 6.1 kilometers the next time. Walk faster in the same time rather than keep adding on time.
And what about the surfaces that we walk on? Does that make a difference?
Well, the steeper it is, obviously the harder it's going to be. So that will, you know, add an extra difficulty and an extra challenge. You don't have to go up like hill walking in a forest. You can just simply find any sort of slopes or hills around where you're living. And again, just walk fast up those hills. You're going to increase the amount of calories you're burning.
It's also a good idea to vary your route to keep both body and mind active. But whatever path you take, there are numerous proven health benefits of walking. It helps reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke, lowers blood pressure, reduces high cholesterol, and reduces the risk of developing type 2 diabetes.
Can people combine their walking with other things, like, for example, jogging or...?
Sure, again, depending on your fitness level. If you can walk pretty fast for 60 minutes, you know, using hills, then you're going to need to do something a bit more to challenge your body so you actually continue making progress. It's called interval training, and it's really effective to build someone and boost someone's fitness. So you can do like a 30-second jog, followed by a 2-minute walk, 30-second jog, 2-minute walks, and you can even do that walking as well. So if you walk uphill as fast as you can for 2 minutes, get out of breath, really tired, then slow down your walk for 2 minutes. That's a really good way to rapidly increase your fitness rather than just doing the same pace for the entire duration.
Something that is relatively new to Ireland is the phenomenon of Nordic walking, which some claim burns 20% more calories than regular walking.
Nordic walking is an enhanced form of ordinary walking, and it has all the benefits of ordinary walking and a whole lot more. Nordic walking is walking using specially adapted poles. So when you're doing Nordic walking, you're getting a full body workout. You're exercising your upper body, your lower limbs and your core muscles. And the interesting thing about Nordic walking, although you're getting a greater energy and it's greater intensity than normal walking, it actually feels easier.
But remember, walking, like any other form of exercise, can cause or aggravate an injury. So it's essential to do it right.
How important is posture?
Posture is very important because it tends to happen when people do walk fast is that they kind of lean forward and they lock out their knees, place a lot of stress on their joints. You want to stay relaxed in the shoulders and have soft knees and slightly bent every time you're landing, and land kind of on the middle of your foot as well. A lot of people will walk heel to toe, and that just drives too much impact into the joints. So try and walk softly, land softly while you're walking fast.
And the whole arms thing, when you see the women going mad down the street.
You can use your arms, it'll help you. Like if you look at Olympic walkers, they will use their arms, but it's more for, you know, to get speed rather than you're not going to burn a huge amount more calories just from swinging your arms, you know?
And in terms of calorie burning, if I was to go, take me for example, if I was to go for a brisk 1 hour walk, how many calories do you think I would burn?
maybe about 200 to 300.
And do you think a lot of people overestimate the amount of calories that are burned with walking?
Absolutely. They can tend to overestimate the amount of calories and then they underestimate the amount of food that they're eating.
So the next time you're out walking, why not follow our Walk Smarter techniques and see if you notice the difference?